Assalamualaikum everyone. I hope you all are doing well. I am Hiba Ghaffar, and today in this video I will give you overview of next 7 chapters of general bacteriology. I have already given the overview of first 6 chapters in my video, and let's start. In chapter number 7, pathogenesis, you should only know about the definition of opportunistic pathogens, and then you should know about the terms virulence, infectious dose, virulence dose, and obligate intercellular parasites. This is not important for the SEQ point of view. You should know about these terms only. And then we have the colonization. Okay, stages of bacterial pathogenesis. This is very important for the viva and the SEQ point of view, these 5 points. And then this table, important modes of transmission. It is not important for the SEQ point of view. You just need to go through this table. And these tables, 7.2, vertical transmission of some important pathogens and the portals of entry of some common pathogens, transmission of important waterborne diseases and the bacterial diseases transmitted by the food. You just need to go through these tables. No need to cram these because it is not important for the SEQ point of view. And then this is very much important for the SEQ point of view, a difference between the exotoxin and endotoxin. It is very much important for the SEQ, MCQs and the viva point of view. Just no need to do the whole theory of toxin production. Just you should know about the toxoids, and this table is more than enough. And just go through this table, important mechanism of action of bacterial toxins and the exotoxin that increases the intercellular cyclic AMP. You should know about these bacteria, the exotoxins and the mode of action. This figure 7.2 is important, mode of action of Escherichia coli and Vibrio cholera enterotoxin. Go through this table, mode of action of endotoxin. And this is important effects of the endotoxin. You should know about all the effects: fever, hypertension, inflammation and coagulation. And go through this table, beneficial and the harmful effects of the tissue necrosis factor. You just don't need to do the whole theory, just do the tables. You should know about the definitions of incubation period, prodrome period and the specific disease period and the recovery period. This is important for the SEQ point of view. And then go through this figure 7.5 and just go through the pearls of this chapter, chapter number 7. And then we have the chapter number 8, host defenses. Figure 8.1, early host response to the bacterial infection. Just go through this table. And then we have the damage to the skin and the mucous membranes, predisposes to the infection caused by the certain bacteria. Just go through these tables, no need to cram them. 8.2, inflammation. And then we have this table, reduced phagocytosis predisposes to the infection caused by the certain bacteria. And then just read the pearls of this chapter, chapter number 8. So in chapter number 9, laboratory diagnosis, this will be easily covered when you will do your special bacteriology. It will be very much easy for you guys if you do first the special bacteriology, then this chapter in the general bacteriology. For this table number 9.1, general approach to the diagnosis of bacterial infection, just go through this table. And then commonly used bacteriologic agars and their function. These all agars are important. Names of the agars and the bacteria isolated in the agar. No need to do the detail. 9.3, how to diagnose a bacterial infection when the culture is negative. This is important. And then just go through these pearls of this chapter. And then we have the chapter number 10, antibacterial drugs and mechanism of action. Basic principles of antibacterial drugs, and this is important, but not for the SEQ point of view. Just you need to know that what is mentioned in this table. This table is very much important for the SEQ point of view. Mechanism of action of important antibacterial drugs. This is very much important. Then we have the mechanism of action of penicillins. You should know about penicillin, but not so much detail. Means you should know about aqueous penicillin, procaine penicillin, benzathine penicillin, and these points are important. 3-4 points are given over here, and just in this we have to do the penicillins. No need to do the whole which are given here. Then table 10.5 chemical activity of selected carbaphenems. This is not important for the SCQ point of view. Okay, you should know the definition of chemoprophylaxis, probiotics, just definitions. And then you should read the pearls of this chapter as well. Pearls are important of all chapters. And then chapter number 11, antibacterial drugs resistance. The first most important SCQ of this chapter, mechanism of drug resistance. It is very much important for the SCQ point of view. It correlates with the table which I have told earlier in chapter number 10. And then this is very much important for the SCQ point of view, genetic basis of resistance. You should know about all the types: chromosome mediated resistance, plasmid mediated resistance. You should know about their details: transposon mediated resistance. These 3 types of resistances. And then we have the known genetic basis of resistance. This is also important for the SCQ point of view. Then you should know about the definition of antibiogram and the minimal inhibitory concentration. This is all about this chapter. Just go through the pearls of these chapters as well. And then chapter number 12, bacterial vaccines. This whole chapter is basically important. Here is given toxoid vaccines. I have told you earlier as well. So important vaccine recommended. And then we have the vaccine recommended for the children. And the pearls of this chapter is important. Active immunity, passive immunity, passive active immunity. You just go through this table. No need to do the whole chapter. Just do the tables and the pearls of this chapter. And then we have the sterilization, disinfection. This is the most important chapter of this section. General bacteriology. You should know about the definition of sterilization, disinfection, standard precautions. Basically, this whole chapter is very much important for the Viva and the MCQs. You should know about the standard precautions. These 4 points are important. And then what is sterilization, what is autoclaving. This is important. 121 degree under pressure of 15 lb per. This is important for the MCQs. And then what is antiseptics, the difference between them can come. These both tables are very much important. Table 13.1 and 13.2. It is important for the SCQ plus MCQs point of view. And then you should know about this formula. And then you should know about the phenol coefficient. Just go through the disruption of cell membranes and modification of proteins, कौन करवाता है. Just go through these whole points. And yeah, the last topic of this chapter, physical agents. This is very much important for the SCQ point of view. You should know about heat and radiations and filtration. This is very much important for the SCQ and the MCQ's point of view. So this is all about the general bacteriology. I hope you guys will find this video helpful. Kindly subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.